Welcome, everybody, to the Ordinary Guy Show. It's great to be back. Another show in the books, guys. We're here. We're together, and some of us are queer.
Yes.
Frank.
We have a clip of Frank eating a gummy dick.
Yeah, only Frank would take three pieces of candy, put them together as a penis, and slowly jam them in his mouth.
Testicles, too.
Yeah, with balls.
So,
Anatomy.
and for those of
Atomically
you in the
correct.
audience, every time Frank says something about the
Dick.
male anatomy, you drink. So here we go.
And that's how you get alcohol
That's
poisoning.
how you get drunk. Yeah.
No,
real
that's
fast.
not drunk. That's alcohol poisoning, and you die.
I'm gonna do it.
Die?
What about
No, not die. I'm gonna do the drinking.
What about a double, where if I can get Kevin and Dick in the same sentence?
Here we go.
That's easy, though. Kevin's a dick. So, we all win then.
Touche.
Ugh.
Easy enough.
So, listen, half of us here at the table, most of us here at the table are drunk. I don't know if Frank really is, but
Who's drunk?
I think Matt has thrown a couple back. Kevin, have you thrown a couple back?
100% sober.
Uh-huh.
Haven't drank in
So-
months.
So, this should be a wild show, pretty much.
It's going to be fun.
No?
I might say the word beep.
Oh.
Yeah.
I may show everybody my testicles.
That's not.
Well, that's a normal show.
Frank was asking about nudity. So.
Yeah. Right before the show, Frank was. Well, you guys are direct here from a Halloween, from a Christmas parade.
Yes.
I had a blast.
Listen. And you can't spell Christmas without tithes.
What?
You can.
What? Ties? Like tithing?
No, like tithing. So there's an instance
Oh, Jesus.
Frank's week that shook his faith in the St. Teresa
Right.
Church.
Oh, well, he is Catholic.
I've been
Shakes
waiting.
Anybody's faith.
Listen,
Uh-huh.
I've been waiting all week to do this, okay?
I've been looking forward to this because you know how much I hate
Okay.
the whole Catholic thing.
I was in
Everybody-
your position once, Frank.
All right. So, I'm Catholic.
Okay,
I
we're
was
ready.
born Catholic. I walked in this door as a
Catholic.
Catholic, right?
Wait, just now or last week?
No, like just now I walked in the door. I was
Are you
Catholic.
gonna walk out not Catholic?
Let me finish my story,
I can help.
okay?
A lot of
So,
standing and sitting and kneeling in Catholic church.
I know. We were at a funeral on Friday, and I didn't have to do squats. I was good. We're done.
I always say I went to one mass and I'm still there.
So Janet's grandmother, rest her soul,
She was
passed
a
away.
nice lady.
Super nice lady, right? She went to the Catholic church her whole entire life. She's old. She got old.
Right, she
She's
lived
sick.
a good life.
Lived a great life. She was in hospice.
How old?
90, almost
Wow.
91. Almost
That's
91. So she would have
that's
been 91 on the
Long
20th.
life.
So
Our condolences, though. To
she
Yes,
she
y'all's family.
had an infection, like a bone infection. So they brought her to hospice. She was really out of it, right? She was out of it for, put it this way. I went and saw her, and she proceeds to tell me that she just got back from heaven.
Oh.
She was feeling better. She went to heaven. She saw some people, had to wrap some shit up here on earth, and was going
Tie
back.
up loose ends.
That's
That's pretty cool though when you think about
That's
it.
exactly what she said. I thought it was extremely cool, right? So,
You didn't pick her brain for like any other stuff?
no, we asked her questions.
Okay.
So we were like, how was it?
Like, if I was in your position,
No, here's my
I'd be
favorite.
like, am I on the list? Am I,
Well,
No, he
did you
knows
ask or
better
anything
than
like
that.
that?
Here's my favorite. She's talking to her granddaughter, and her daughter passed away, which is her granddaughter's mother. And she said, I'm waiting for your mother. And her granddaughter, Janet's cousin, says, well, tell her I said hi. And she goes, no, you could tell her yourself when you see her. And she was like, am I going with you?
Like right now.
Because I don't want to.
Like, I'm not going to go outside.
Yeah. So anyway, so to get to the point here, she asked if the priest would come and pray for her. The priest already
Which
came.
is pretty standard.
Well, the priest already gave her last rites. As a Catholic, you get your last rites. Once the priest says that, it has to be while you're alive, and that's like you're cool
What
to
is
go
the
to
last
heaven.
rites, by the way?
It's basically like saying if you did everything right as a Catholic, if you did all this stuff, like you're gonna be welcome into heaven.
Which
blah,
is
blah, blah.
completely bullshit if you read the Bible. Just saying.
So She has us call
We're
and
fucking
ask.
going to hell for this
Listen.
this portion of the show because Kevin. Thank you.
No. Don't get me wrong. Her
He's
grandmother
right.
It was
is
her
definitely
faith.
going
You
to heaven.
can't buy your way into
but look,
heaven.
Can't buy your way into heaven.
But that's her faith.
I'm just going
Right.
to interject. There's only one way to heaven. That is to believe that Jesus died for your sins. It says that point blank in the Bible, and I'm sure.
And I'm
going to
tell you, you're wrong. The only way to go to heaven is if you're born fucking Jew.
What? Catholics are not Jewish.
Therefore, they're all going to hell.
No,
I don't think it says
no,
fucking
I'm not,
Jew in the
no.
Bible.
Yeah.
In the Bible,
In the Bible, it says, "Thou
says-
who are uncircumcised go to heaven."
it
Promise
does
you.
not.
Look it up. So anyway,
The Jews.
so she says, "Will the priest come and pray with me now that I feel better? I want the priest to pray with me before I die."
Uncircumcised though.
They call the church.
We're all fucked.
I got a drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm
got a
saying.
drink to that. John said it. Double drink.
So they call the church, and they said, "Yeah, no, the priest already came out and gave her the last rites, and it's getting close to the holidays and stuff, so we're kind of busy."
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
St. Teresa's, by the way, St.
They're
Teresa's
busy doing
in
what?
Titusville, Florida. Who the fuck
Didn't
knows?
they like marry Jesus? Like their only thing is to do this?
Well. So then she dies.
Okay.
We're at her wake. The priest is supposed to be there between 6 and 6:30. Doesn't show up. Doesn't
What?
call. Doesn't
Like-
let us know.
Okay, let me ask you a question because I don't know a whole lot about this. At the church, or did we name the church?
Yeah, St. Teresa's
Oh, yeah,
Catholic
yeah.
fucking
Okay.
church.
He listed
Is there
the
more
address.
than one? Yeah. Is there more than one priest, or is it just one priest?
So here's the deal. There's like a receptionist who coordinates all this.
Okay.
And she decided it wasn't worth scheduling.
Really?
Yes. So we call the church, and it goes to their emergency lines. So she calls the priest directly, or leaves the priest a message.
Church
Priest,
has emergency line.
Yeah.
This gets weirder every second.
well, because if somebody's like, on their deathbed, technically somebody has to go out there and give them the last rites. Like it has to be
not
while
a-
you're alive.
I'm sorry, that's not a thing.
It's
in
a
most
Catholic
churches.
thing.
Okay,
So
but-
get over it.
But to me, it's like it's.
But it's a Catholic thing. It's how it's been for fucking
That's fine.
ever.
I'm just saying.
So
that to me, it's foreign.
it's stupid. So anyway,
I didn't say it was stupid. I said it was foreign.
I said it's fucking stupid.
Okay.
So the priest says, yeah, nobody told me about that, and I'm on my way to some Hispanic thing.
That's what he said, like verbatim.
Like loosely. I
So-
wasn't on the phone.
So he's racist too.
He was on his way to some Spanish religious thing that he had to be there for. And he said,
quinceañera?
I'm
They
sorry.
probably
That's
had fucking taquitos, and it was gonna be lit. That's why.
So then
Maybe he was driving a Taco Bell.
my
on the road.
daughter decides that she wants to say something.
Right.
At
she
the
wrote.
funeral.
She wrote something. She
Right.
told me.
So for example, we're at the wake.
Wait, so who's doing the funeral procession? Because the priest didn't show up, right?
That's the wake.
That is the wake.
But in
What
the
is going on? What's a wake compared? What?
the
Wait.
wake is when you just go, you pray, you go to the body, you pray with the
view.
priest.
So like a viewing.
It's a viewing.
Okay,
But
so the
It's
priest
the
showed
super
up to the
weird part.
funeral.
yes.
Okay.
So because he got fucking paid. He doesn't
Pay
get.
him?
Yes, you have to pay the
You
priest
don't pay him in any
$150.
other religion.
So the priest gets $150. The church gets $100.
Like that's demanded?
Yes, it's
Or
the
it's
only way
just
you can have a
gratitude?
funeral at the church.
What?
Yes, otherwise
Shut up.
Otherwise, the priest will go to the cemetery and pray as you lower the body.
Are you serious?
That's serious.
Why you think Park didn't charge?
No, they don't. They like it's up to your gratitude. I know this for sure. This is not made up. And this is Baptist in general or interdenominational. You tip if you want to, but you don't have to. I
Well-
know that for a fact.
So anyway, priest doesn't show up to the wake, so there's really nobody praying over her body and praying with the family, because that's the idea in the Catholic faith. You go there, you see the body, the priest will say a few words, and you pray with the priest. It's like your thing. You're
And
praying.
she was like a devout Catholic, goes to church
Her
all
whole
the
life.
time. And this is how they do her.
yeah, her whole entire life.
Shit on.
Nice.
So then we go to them. So Ava says she wants to speak after the eulogy,
Okay.
and they ask that Janet's cousin, who is doing the eulogy, and Ava both send their speech to the church so that they can approve it first,
What does it matter to them?
because they said that nobody's allowed to talk longer than the priest.
He didn't care last week when he was drinking margaritas at a quinceañera.
It didn't matter. So Janet's cousin goes to give the
Oh my God.
Janet's cousin goes to give the speech, and Janet's cousin knows everything that's going on and says to the priest, well, Father, she lived almost 91 years, so I guess that entitles me to 91 minutes, right? And the priest fucking looked at the two people that had coordinated the thing and did this, and they looked at each other like this and flipped out, and he goes, I'm just kidding. All right? So anyway, so then the lady, as she's going by, and she's saying, look, here's the deal. If you're Catholic, you can take communion.
Yeah,
communion.
no, I got a whole thing.
If you're
after
not
this is done about
Catholic,
that.
you have to do this, and they'll give you a blessing.
No, you got to do this.
No, they told him to do
I
this.
had to do this.
Well, that's because you never shut up.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
well,
was saying.
shit.
Would you let him finish the fucking story? Jesus.
I'm getting excited.
So then she comes up to my row as everybody goes, and there's people that are going, and there's people like you see, there's people that are respecting it and doing that, and people that are actually taking communion. And she looks at me and she goes, "Are you gonna take communion?" And I said, "No, thanks. I don't have any cash."
Oh, I love it.
You have to pay to do communion?
No, but I was kind of implying that you guys have your fucking hands out for everything.
Did you really do this, or you thought it?
No, I was like, no thanks, I'm good.
High fives.
No money.
High fives.
So anyway, I'm proud to say today that
Wait,
if
did Ava get to talk? You didn't say that.
No, Ava left. She was hysterical. She left, but she gave her speech at the house. And it was beautiful.
Wait, so she wasn't allowed to give her speech at her
She did.
grandmother's.
She was upset.
She was upset. She couldn't hold it together, so she left.
What is wrong with these people?
So anyway, I would love to tell everybody at St. Teresa's to suck my dick, but I'm 20 years too old for that.
But you just did.
They're not. He's
No.
not their style.
No. I got to be like 12
He's
years
too
old
old
for
for
them
the
to want to
priest,
fucking
is what
suck
he
my
said.
dick. So anyway,
Oh, that's so bad.
so
And I love it.
with that being said, as of today, officially on this podcast, fuck Catholicism. I'm out.
Oh man.
Not
Listen.
as a whole.
Okay.
No, Catholicism. I say I'm not a fuck Christian.
Catholicism, though, isn't just Catholic faith.
Can I speak on this for a
No,
second?
it's not.
Please, before he goes on his tirade. All right. As an
shit
a
about
paisan, because that's how our
Fuck
family,
is that?
an Italian.
It's
That's
him.
how our families have been brought up in the Catholic Church. That's what they
100%.
believe in. Because if you watch any of the mafia movies, that's all they do. Is they go, they have godsons, they pray,
Hey, sir.
they go to church up and down, up and
Dude,
down.
your godparents are more valuable than your parents. At the end of
Yeah.
your life, it's like, how many people were you the godfather of?
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
So
I'm the godfather of 2 kids who have no idea how that happened.
Whose parents made huge mistakes.
Yes. Yeah, no, you're right.
They felt guilty and they were like, oh, we'll just do that. Anyways, so I was even an altar boy for the Catholic Church. Me and my cousin were pulled in by our ears, and we were promised, oh yeah, you guys will go on field trips. You guys will go to
course
Wet
you
and
were.
Wild and
You
stuff like
just
that.
ended up sucking.
You just got sucked one dick.
we didn't get none of that shit. Well, we had fun up there. My cousin would be up there, and when they ring the bells, he'd be farting, and it was funny.
That
But
sounds terrible, John.
as I got older, I started to believe, just like you are now, that fucking shit is just a business.
It's the
all
biggest
about.
corporation.
We have 2 donations coming around during Mass, during the middle of fucking church. There's one, they sit down, they have a little drink, they hand out their communion, and then before the end, my fellow Catholics, before you go, we're going to be sending the donation about, please remember to give to your church, give to your priest.
At Janet's other grandma's funeral, they spent about 10 minutes talking about her and how she was part of the Greek. This is different, though. This is Greek Catholic, right? A little bit different. And he spent 30 minutes talking about how people need to come back to the church because the church needs money.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say that. Like, I've been to one Catholic funeral, and all they did was ask for tithe.
100%.
I've never heard of any other faith, Baptist, Methodist, Pentecostal. I've been to funerals at all of them. Not one has asked for money during a funeral.
When we had Ava baptized, we had to take a class because we were new Catholic parents, right? So they needed to give us a class on how you're
And
supposed
that
to.
dude was old as shit.
He was old as fuck.
And here's the thing.
Were you there for that?
Yeah.
Catholic priests don't have kids, so what the hell do they know?
Bro, they have plenty. Fuck them. They fuck kids. They're good. So anyway,
I wasn't going to go that far.
I'm gonna go that far.
They're protected.
They can do whatever the fuck they want. The Pope goes, "We're
Yeah.
good."
Well, no, they already said that.
I forgive you.
They're all protected.
No.
Yeah, you need to watch that movie Spotlight, by the way.
So they asked me how much money I made, and then at the end of the class told me how much I should tithe.
10%, right?
Yep,
10%.
after taxes.
After.
Yep.
Before.
Oh no, before taxes.
Before taxes.
Yeah, before taxes.
10%. Oh, that's how it is everywhere, though. Even Eric.
No, but I mean, it's like they fucking like put it on paper.
Yeah, but here's
like,
the difference.
This is how much?
And I've never gone to Eric's church, but typically any other interdenominational church is not going, hey, give me money. Like they go, hey, there's tithe in the back. If you want to give to the church, it's back here.
You guys know Scooter Morrison?
Yeah.
So Scooter found out that the priest wouldn't come, and this was
I love Scooter.
at night. Scooter found out that the priest wouldn't come, told Janet, hold on, dropped everything he was doing, and ran to hospice and prayed with Janet's grandma.
So you know what? That dude, it gets more respect than.
Yeah. So huge shout
I
out
bet
to
he
Scooter
didn't ask
Morrison.
for a single dime.
No, and he asked.
I've
like,
heard nothing but good things
and
about him.
he said several times, let me know when you need me to come back, et cetera, et cetera. My grandfather was actually a minister in like the Spanish ministry of a non-denominational church.
So
right?
how did he end up Catholic? Oh, no, this is her family.
Yeah. So he heard about the whole thing too, and they came and prayed with her, and they were like, "Look, it's obviously not what you want, 'cause it's not the Catholic Church, but like, just so you know, like,
obviously.
We're all praying to the same God.
yeah."
But to finish my story, is until I met Tara, and even while I was dating Tara and married Tara,
You're still blowing the priest?
I did not want to go back to church.
No.
That was it. And she tried and tried and tried and tried and tried until I finally gave in and said, okay, I'll go. Because I've heard nothing about her pastor, but good things about him. So
This is Eric, right?
This is Eric
Eric's
Brookins.
good
Yeah. So I went to church with her, and it's Christian domination. And
Was it Southern Baptist or is it just Baptist?
it's more of that, but it's Christian based. So
I would say he's Baptist leaning, but interdenominational.
yeah.
I'm a member. I should know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But wouldn't that be what you think it is?
Yeah.
Baptist leaning?
But over there,
yeah.
but
It's-
you don't know because he doesn't make a big deal out of it.
No, because it's come one, come all.
Right.
Yeah.
It's and that's the difference, and that's what sold me to his church. Not only was he funny, not only did he mock those churches that say, "Well, brothers and sisters, welcome to the church."
Yeah. See, that's
You know,
a little much for me.
But he was to the point. His message, every single one I went to, the message felt like this fucking guy's talking to me. He knows exactly what I'm going through, and I was going through a tough time at that point with anxiety and all that. So, and everything he said was to the point. And then I was hammering Matt, like, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. I'm telling you, it's different. It's not like church. And Matt went, and now he likes it.
Yeah. So I mean, next time I interview a church before I attend, I'm just gonna straight up, how many dicks do I have to suck to go to heaven?
0.
You want to know a funny story? Me and Morgan, when we started getting serious, because everybody here knows my past, Frank, don't talk. And one of the things I told them, or I asked Morgan, as I said, like, we were getting serious, right? We got to the I love yous, and I said, hey, are you Catholic? And she goes, no, why? I said, all right, we're good then.
Garbage.
Like, seriously.
Dumped it all out.
That's how important it was to me to not be in the Catholic faith. Like, it is so crazy to me, growing up Baptist, that I would rather not. I love that girl when I met her. I loved her. But if she said she was Catholic, I'd be like, all right, I'm out. Like, that's how bad it is. And now Frank's getting to see how it is. It is nuts.
But see, when I was in college, I would always ask girls what religion they were. And if they were like anything other than Catholic, I would back away. I know a Catholic girl is going to let you put it in her ass.
Does that deserve a drink?
Yeah, that does.
Okay.
Because look, here's the one thing. Okay, I'm not going to lie. You know why I've been a Catholic for so long? I can do whatever the fuck I want. I just have to say sorry.
And pray it away.
Hail Marys, whatever.
Yeah. Fuck.
What makes them candles special? That's what I've always wanted to know. What makes that water any different than the water I just peed in?
First off,
blessed.
the water comes from the Vatican.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's the fucking scam.
Yeah, but we know it doesn't.
In bottles.
Yeah, it comes from the Vatican in bottles. What it is fucking water, and the
Do
Pope,
they charge for it?
The Pope blesses it. The churches have to pay for it. The churches are like franchises.
But wait a second. Do you have to pay for it as a member? Like,
That's where all your tithes and all that stuff come in. It pays for
Listen.
the church. You have to pay to light that candle. You know that, right? You know when there's like the fucking row of candles and only like 5 of them are lit? You have to go.
You have to
give
pay
a
to light the candle?
It's a prayer candle. You have to go put money in the box.
That
light the
church you
candle,
need to leave, dude.
pray. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I didn't
How
even
do you
do
afford
that.
to go to church?
Listen. Janet's cousins all went to that school, and her mom had 3 kids in that fucking school, and she was paying like $800 a month for these kids to go to school, and they still told her that she wasn't tithing enough. Tithes are separate from the school.
Fuck that.
Here's the crazy thing. So everybody here goes to church except for me,
And me now.
and I don't talk about wieners.
I haven't been in a while.
and I don't really cuss on this show.
But you also don't jerk off. That's fucking weird.
So I'm the only one that goes to church.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does that make you fuckers feel?
As you say that. But I feel like if I was to choose any church to go to, there's no way I'd go to yours. Never. Like, do they ever think about what happened to Jesus, come one, come all? Like, that's actually a verse. Like, does Catholics even think about that?
No.
No? Okay. Because I'm pretty sure his church does, because they let him in there with that god-awful mustache.
I was watching a movie.
Fantastic.
I was watching a movie about the Knights Templars, and it was kind of showing like how like when they excommunicate you, like it's being kicked. It's like being kicked out of a fucking club.
Like being kicked out
But
of
who
Scientology.
cares? That's what I
Yeah.
always thought. Like who really cares, right?
Like, what about that religion?
Fucking Scientology.
Yeah, like they fucking you quit and they look at the fucking people and they're like the fucking dictator, you know, like oh,
Yeah, they're fucking.
that's it.
Yeah, but
and they will cut you
Catholics
off.
are not much different. I mean, it's close. Like if you look at Scientology and Catholics, it's like a goddamn
What?
like
Those
club.
churches though, a
I
lot
don't
of
wanna say
churches,
cult.
a lot of churches are like are all the same though. I mean, the Catholic is like that a lot, but man, even Park Avenue. If you go to Park Avenue in town, it's just a bunch of fucking. Ooh,
Yeah.
I go to Park Avenue.
I think it's like that since Richard
know.
was pastor.
Here's the deal. I'm done with church, not religion. Just fucking church. I'm done with it.
Oh, I tell everybody.
You don't need to go to church to pray to God. You can or Jesus or Buddha or whoever.
I think
you
the-
can stay home and do that.
I
you
think-
can be anywhere. You could be on the toilet and do that.
Church, I think.
Sometimes I do pray when I'm on the toilet.
At some point, like this is a serious thing. So at some point, I think that church was necessary and is necessary for everybody to maybe just learn or just be educated about, the religion
My
in
mom had
general.
a good point, and I know what you're gonna say. Like times have changed, so you don't necessarily need that. But my mom had a really good point to me because everybody knows I don't go to church. I grew up in the church. I probably should go. I don't. And my mom said, I know you probably know everything in the Bible. You've heard it all before. It's all repetitive to you. But it's good for you to go and experience something where you get filled up with people that believe what you believe in instead of being drained in the world. And that is true.
Yeah, you can watch this
Doesn't
shit on
make me
YouTube
go,
now, though.
but-
They have YouTube channels for that.
I
Yeah,
know.
Eric
but-
has a live broadcast.
But experiencing anything in person is different. So I have to give her that. Like we were talking about going to a corn
remember
concert.
the first time you got laid? And you were like, Jesus Christ,
It's
I've
totally
been spraying
different than
this
porn.
shit all over the fucking room. And
In person was way better.
now,
How do we? Hey,
now it has purpose.
how did
with
we
the
just,
person there was way.
How do we just go from church to porn?
It wasn't porn.
That's our show.
We're all going to hell.
Listen, I'm sorry that you had your family had to go through that for you to see that, that this was happening, because it sucks when you think that something that you actually believed in is a farce. But
No, I don't think it's.
you got to look at it as a learning experience.
Oh,
It's
no,
a
definitely.
machine. It's not a farce.
It's a machine.
machine.
I think it's. I think here's the thing,
Bro, they've
I
been
think
shaping the fucking world. They've been putting kings in power for fucking...
It's the reason America exists.
It's,
It is the reason we exist. But here's the thing. There's
Catholicism.
there's good Catholics, there's bad Catholics. There's good Baptists, there's bad Baptists. There's good whatever and bad. And I don't want to speak as a whole as like Catholics are terrible, but I feel like a good mass majority.
You already did that. You
Yeah.
said fuck Catholics.
Yeah, I know. I don't think I used that word.
Hey, why don't the priests ever fuck little girls? I'm not saying that that's okay.
Well, no, but it's part of their thing. Like it can't be
Like the butthole's
a
cool.
woman. Yeah, it can't be like the woman type. This is getting blocked out anyway. So.
I was honestly curious. So it's okay to just fuck a little dude, but a little chick, it's like you're going out.
I do feel like this priest, Pope, now is the second coming of the Antichrist or first coming, whatever. But John Paul, that was the one before.
If he's coming first, I'm coming second.
Yeah. So John Paul was the one prior. I feel like he was a good dude. I liked him. But this one, dude, I'm sitting next to two.
You are so wishy-washy. You just said, fuck Catholics. Now you're saying that this dude's all right. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, the one now I don't like.
Previous one.
Yeah, John Paul was cool.
Pope John Paul, you know,
Yeah.
and my namesake.
You have to agree, John Paul was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All he did was.
Yeah, but he stood up.
Do you
for
know
the-
how many secrets are buried in the Vatican?
all
They
of
have
them.
a library full of shit that no one can see.
Yeah.
That right there should tell you red flags.
Bro, the Bible was written with the Pope overseeing it, deciding on who could contribute. Like there's
I thought that
thousands.
was King James.
King James was being told by the Pope what to write. Dude, King James is only a king because the Pope wanted so. Like, dude, that's the
Footnote.
Pope.
Nobody on this show knows what we're talking about.
So what do we know?
No, but seriously,
Not a
like,
clue.
the entire, like, all of Europe.
Can I get this on audiobook?
Yeah.
The Bible on audiobook?
All of
For those
Europe
of you-
was
I was
run
actually
by the fucking
listening to the
church.
Bible on audio, but the Bible app has the audio version.
You guys want
and I
an
would listen
interesting
to it
fact?
While I was on the toilet, actually.
The Bible is the most stolen book in history.
It's free though. Like at every
Like
hotel.
no. Like of actual, you must buy this Bible. Like you go to a store and you could buy the fucking Bible.
Oh.
So nobody has rights to the Bible, is what you're saying, right?
What do you mean? No, I just said that's an interesting
people
fact. It's the
steal
most
it.
stolen book, like the actual fucking book.
So
was
what's the
stolen
deal?
from
Because
the
I don't
store.
know this answer. Maybe somebody else does. There's a lot of books that got left out of the King James
Of
version
course.
that are like, I think it's like, I don't know how many books. I'm going to guess 13.
What are they called? Like the Lost Scrolls or the
Who decided those don't stay in?
fucking Pope? The Pope and the King decided those stories were not supposed to be in there. So all religion that's been taught off the Bible has been based on what two fucking people decided they wanted in there.
Do you want to watch a good movie?
Nope.
No.
The Bible. That's a good movie.
Hey,
What is it
I
like?
thought that was a show on Discovery Channel.
Yeah, but they
I
made
want-
it into a movie version.
But is it like?
Son of God. I'm
Can't
sorry,
wait
Son
to
of
see the
God.
headline
Yeah.
for this show.
Is it like history? The
Highway
Bible?
to,
the
I already
Pope
got
and-
it in my fucking head.
The Pope and Starburst.
I already got it in my head. Highway to Heaven, and it's gonna have Frank's face on Michael Landon's body.
Who's Michael Landon?
Oh,
Yeah, big
before
dick.
y'all's time.
But anyway, so
John
You're
is
not that
old.
fucking old. What are you talking about? Before your time.
Before
in
your
his
time.
40s.
I'm 40.
he's fucking 40, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, you got what, 6 years on us? That's not that much.
Okay.
on me.
Well, that's enough time for a show to come and cancel.
Yeah.
Right.
But in all seriousness,
Must have been a really shitty show.
is it a historical representation of the Bible or a religious representation of the Bible?
The
I think Touched by an
Son of
Angel.
God. Son of God. I'm not sure, but it was
I'm asking
really
about
good.
the fucking movie that you told me. I
Yeah,
need
Son
to
of
watch.
God.
What the fuck happened to Bible?
No, it's Son of God is from the Bible. It's all of the parts of the Bible scrunched into a movie.
Is it rated R?
No.
I don't want to watch it.
I just want to know how this show just got to talking about the Bible.
Well, we always talk about politics, and
And
this
dicks.
is actually political too. The Catholic
Here we go.
community,
Here we
Christian
fucking go.
community goes that direction. So,
What do you want?
anyways, to get off of that topic, Frank, you suffered enough.
No, I'm
sorry.
fine. I'm just upset for the families that have to fucking deal with that bullshit.
Well, and hopefully they will wake up and see the light and go somewhere else, because that's a lot of money to be spending.
You guys ever been to a black church?
I love it.
That shit.
I love
is
it.
the jam.
We ran into a customer in one of our grocery stores that we were delivering to, and she was buying for a party for the black church, and she was like, "Come on down."
Was it fried chicken? I
No, it
fucking love
was sausages and burgers and stuff. She's like,
man.
"Yeah, I gotta get enough sausages because we're gonna let people get 2."
Ooh.
And I'm like, "Well, shit, I'm coming to this party. Hot dogs, hamburgers, and
Have
sausages."
you ever been? Dude, they get
No.
lit.
No.
It's
And I love their
invigorating.
food, so I'm
It
in.
is. It's
Hey,
good.
You guys ever feel like
I just see it. Woo!
Yeah,
you ever feel like Judaism was like the first version of Weight Watchers?
Oh my god. Back to the black church thing.
You can't eat meat and dairy at the same time. It's like, whoa, fat fuck. Back up.
Oh, you can
All right,
only eat
I'm
fish
coming
on
back
certain
around.
times, right? You can't eat shellfish. You can't.
No shellfish. No pork.
That's like Old
No
Testament.
bacon. I'm at a Jewish
That's like the
weekend.
paleo diet.
Ugh.
It's fucking old school.
I'm going back to what John was saying. So, the black church thing is there's nothing fake about it. That's it's real. Like you go there and it is worship. It is everybody is involved.
And it's hot as fuck and they're all sweaty.
But the thing is there's nothing fake there. Like in what you were saying with the Catholic Church, it's all fake. It's all about money. You go to a lot of other churches, it's all fake. Everybody's there just showing face. You go to the black church, they are there to worship. They are there to do what it is, and it is on, and it is awesome. Yeah. Yes. I had the best time of my life. I've been about 15, 20 times. Great. Wonderful.
Kevin, you want to lead us into prayer?
No, because I don't go to church. I haven't been to church in like 10 years. Woo! Tell us what you're feeling.
Oh, we should go to one of those places that hit you with the
Sorry.
coat and you're safe.
Yes.
Did I ever tell you
Yes,
about
Benny
the time
Hinn, like Benny
I
Hinn.
went to a Catholic church for Frank will know. You'll know. What is it when a young child like gets blessed or whatever when they're younger? What's it called?
Communion.
Well,
Baptized.
They
talking
get baptized
about a
as
baby?
a baby.
It wasn't babies.
Okay. Confirmation.
Yes.
Communion.
Communion,
Confirmation.
And then confirmation.
So I went to one in my previous life, and they're walking around right with the holy water right with this paintbrush.
Yeah.
And they're going like this with this paintbrush, and then this thing that's smoking.
There's fucking oil in that shit, and it stains your goddamn shirts when they get you wet.
Listen here. So I'm sitting there, and I look at the person I'm with, and I go,
Yeah.
I
Fucking
go,
olive oil.
if
Get
they
that public.
hit me with that shit, I'm leaving. And
He looks you in the face and goes,
that's exactly what happened. 100%. He dips it in his little honey
He knew
pot.
that you needed to be fucking blessed. That's why.
He looks me right in the eyes, and I get him to look like this. And he goes, "The power of Christ compels you." That's not what
it's
he
a
said.
fucking exorcism.
Yeah, that's not what he said. But it hits
Hank
me
started
right in the
turning.
face. I walked out. I was like, "This is so stupid."
I'm not gonna lie though,
Because it burned your face.
the Greek church is way worse. They fucking light incense in all these fucking
They go.
canisters, and they shake the fucking canisters, and it puts
The
fucking
ball.
incense.
They had the ball.
By the time we leave, I'm fucking parched. I got a goddamn headache, and all I can smell is like fucking jasmine for fucking week.
Dude, sage.
Yeah.
Not
Spit
jasmine,
on her.
sage,
Do
right?
you guys know what I get when I go to church? Donuts and coffee
Yeah.
and fucking chicken salad
Yeah.
and this
Pigs in
lady
the blanket
made-
sometime.
Well, I'm starting a new church.
The Church of Latter-day Franks.
Nope.
You should go one day.
Nope. I gave up on church.
John's been trying to push me for a while. I'm going to go one day.
Starting my own thing.
We don't
Every
want you
Sunday
to go.
morning, I'm gonna run
Yeah, I wouldn't
somewhere
want me to go either.
and have a little.
We don't want you to
silent
go to
prayer.
fucking that church because you'd probably take that fucking thing over too.
No, I love Eric. Eric
Hold up.
don't break
Mic
your
drop.
iPhone.
Fuck was that?
I love Eric.
Nice case on it.
Their pastor is
Eric, we can't have church at fucking 9 o'clock on Sunday. We need to move fucking church to Friday at 7 o'clock.
Yep.
So I have enough
'Cause I'm
fucking
playing
time to be there.
Fortnite.
Yep.
Sunday at 9. I have to be at work on Monday at noon.
Monday at 5.
You expect me to go to church on Sunday
Can't do it.
and work on Monday?
Yep.
Attention, church. I'm logging online to play Fortnite. Who's coming with me?
Wait, church Sunday? Not interested.
It had nothing to do with Tara's birthday, by the way. Nothing.
But did it?
No, it didn't. It ended up being that way.
But you could have come to Tara's birthday tomorrow because you weren't interested. But
That wasn't
you
what
wanna
I wasn't interested
You want to
in.
go to fucking live action role playing tomorrow.
Yes, I do.
See?
Admit it, you want to too, Jon
If
Snow.
it's Game of fucking Thrones, maybe.
See? He's
Maybe.
down. He's like, I will
Can't you
miss
just dress
cake
up
for
however you
Tara.
want?
I know it's not possible, and I think we've said it before, but what would it take to go back to fucking swords?
What?
There's a fucking guy that on YouTube that cuts everything with katanas.
No, I'm being dead serious.
No.
I'm being like, there's no more guns. Everybody fucking walks around with swords. fucking shit gets settled.
Isn't it in Titusville there's still a law you can like duel on a Wednesday or something on the courthouse steps to the death?
Well, let's figure it out because I think we should challenge a motherfucker.
We're still trying to figure out how to get on the council. It's happening.
Because we have some shit to say about the money that TPD spent on the parade.
Yeah.
Oh, to be there?
Yeah, I think it was bullshit.
Let me ask you a question. Why is it okay to shut down a highway for a parade? And I know it's a Titusville tradition, but name one other highway that gets shut down in the state of Florida for a parade other than ours.
Bro, they shut down highways all over the place for fucking little shit.
The
like
fucking
for
men's
parades.
parade gets shut down a fucking mile down the street.
they
That's the
shut
same.
down 95. They shut down 95 in Washington D.C.
No,
for
they
a
only
fucking
shut
marathon.
down half the road for MEMS. It's
No, I had to go the
Four-lane.
fuck around because I was going to Tractor Supply. I went way the fuck around. Yes, they shut down
You went
everything.
through East MEMS?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Pistol.
Can we
was
talk
raised.
about how they shut down the fucking road to my house at my block? I had to fucking go all the way around.
That has been the most inconvenient shit I've ever experienced
it
in
open?
my life.
It's open now, but it stops like one block. It's like one
Dude,
block from.
I
Sisson-
never
or from
realized
Grissom.
how much I went that way until I go that way. I'm like, oh shit.
You had to go
And
all the fucking
How
way
messed up is that hill?
What did they
back.
do?
It's destroyed.
What did they do?
You remember the metal plate
The
on the
fucking
road?
metal plate with the sinkhole.
Yeah, you remember the sinkhole was like
Yeah.
up to the road? It's actually full. Like it's like 10 feet wide now.
Oh,
They must have backfilled it or whatever.
Dude, horrible. Every time I'm like, hey, I gotta get gas. Well, can't go that
And
way.
how about no sign that the road's closed?
No.
Yeah, and upside is like 28 cents off with that one, but you got to drive 73 miles to get there.
Yep.
I got 28 cents off for upside the other day.
That was pretty good.
Why don't you talk about Upside? What the fuck is Upside?
The Get Upside app.
Yeah.
I'll send you a thing. It
a
gets
gas
you,
app.
You
shit.
use it too?
I used to use it. I don't use it anymore because where I'm at, everything's a fucking penny. So I'm like, well, fuck this.
No, let me send it
It
to
only
him because
works-
you still get it if I send it.
Okay.
It only works at like gas stations like Sunoco's,
Well, they
No,
pay.
it works
they,
on all of them.
BP's.
Yeah,
It
Shell
doesn't work at
station.
like,
It's like a
fucking
common reward program.
7-Elevens or
I get like
racetracks.
20
They
bucks a
pay
month.
to advertise or whatever, and then you get 6 cents off. When you first start, they hook you up. I was getting like 70 cents off.
Jesus.
And so it goes back, and then they give you a PayPal. You can PayPal at $15.
So
Free
you still pay
PayPal.
the full price, but they're giving you money back, like cash
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
for using gas. That's
So,
not
but
bad.
you got to take a picture of your receipt.
Oh,
It's
that's so
typically
fucking-
the
And
gas
then cash
station
don't
that's
work.
not popular.
Cash don't work. So you got to use your debit
See, I'm
card.
lucky because the Sunoco that we went to, Frank, the BP across the way always has cash back. And then the mobile at the end of Sisson, like if you drive the other way by the SPCA, that one always has cash back too.
And they always steal your credit card information.
They do.
That's okay because it's a company card.
So another thing we have to talk about today
Must.
is somebody dropping names here to get free shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Dropped our name.
Dropped our name and
Not
actually
just
got fucking free stuff.
Yeah.
The first time it's worked,
Yeah,
right?
first time it's actually worked.
I think it's the first time we've tried.
But who got the free stuff?
We tried the
Me.
fucking first day.
How much was it worth?
We tried to get wings,
$100.
and they were like, "Yeah,
you
we're
owe
gonna
each of
charge
us
double.
$25.
The first
Nope.
day we had just started.
We got a podcast. We want to mention you guys on the podcast. Well, we want to charge you double. I want to charge fucking $80 for 50 wings.
I have a feeling Ober is like Catholic, so probably not the best show.
That's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Might not want to
Hey,
give them
look,
this.
I
So tell us
decided-
what you got.
I'm going to take a page out of St. Teresa's book, and if they want us to give them positive reviews and positive feedback, I'll give them my fucking PayPal account.
Yeah, or GoFundMe. Hey,
Make 'em-
did you see the GoFundMe accounts on all the parades?
Wait.
On the floats?
Let's put
Wait,
a pin in that.
Titusville
Alright, we're
floats?
We're put a pin in that.
We're coming back to that.
We're coming back to that.
What?
We got a fucking phenomenal idea. Let's hear
I'm so
yours.
intrigued.
Let's hear your story.
All right, my story's going to be short because I want to get to that. So, I'm going up north to Obergatlinburg
Nice
to
one,
go
fucking candy.
skiing, tubing,
It
whatever.
sounds like retarded Uber.
No, Ober's cool.
Okay.
Have you ever been to Ober?
Obviously
Gatlinburg?
not.
I
No.
keep thinking you're saying Uber, but you have a
Yeah.
fucking speech impediment.
Ober. Ober. So, have you ever been to Obergatlinburg? Anybody?
No,
Has anybody ever been to Gatlinburg?
no,
Nobody's been to
Rocky.
Gatlinburg?
no.
So, imagine I drive.
Tara probably.
She has. We went there as kids.
I hate I drive, so I would not go.
No, it's I drive without stupid people. I'm telling you, you'd like it. It's
out.
good. A lot of
Don't
stuff. That's
fucking
where
read it.
Dollywood is. If you ever heard of that. Yeah. So, Ober is very busy during the Christmas time. We just planned our trip to go up there, and I looked up to go tubing.
So
right?
you're gonna be there for Christmas.
Well, after Christmas.
Tubing
What
in the
kind of
snow.
tubing?
Yes. Snow tubing.
Okay.
And we're going skiing too. My daughter's never been skiing. Well, skiing's open, like they have room for that, but tubing is full, like the whole time we're there.
Oh,
So I
because
wrote 'em.
it's like retard proof. Like,
Well, it's,
oh, it's the PC
it's,
version of that.
it's busy time.
Handicapable. You
Yeah.
fuck. So fucking retarded.
Anyway, did you just stick up for handicapped people and then
Sorry.
be mean to them in the same
I mean,
sentence?
Bro, they used to call. Look, we've come a long way. They used to call them fucking Mongoloids.
Yes.
Like
In the
legit.
40s.
Doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna throw out any names, but I know someone that still calls them zombies.
Jeff. Right? Yeah.
Which Jeff?
Don't worry about it.
So
So
when we're
anyways.
at CC's Pizza, you remember that?
So
Bus
anyways,
one of them came in.
we're getting off this. And we're also cutting this out.
Oh my god.
To Ober, the two guys talking are not me. Anyways, so I wrote them and I said, hey, I see you guys are, out of tickets. I was coming up there and I do reviews of places, which me and Frank have. And
Not good ones.
there's been a couple good ones. We talked good about Disney. And we talked good about other places too. Like Sky Zone, I did a good one.
I've
That
never
restaurant?
individually given anybody.
No,
The
last
local?
time you talked about Disney was everything closed right before
Yeah,
you
but
got
I
there,
wasn't
you
mad
were
at
pissed
them.
off.
That was my fault, not theirs.
Well,
So-
the local we did.
Yeah, the local we did. That was good too.
Well, they brought us delicious food, so
Yeah.
You want ice?
If they brought us crap food, we'd have talked bad about them.
yeah, it was good.
But anyways, so I wrote them and I said, hey, you guys are sold out, whatnot. I do this podcast, whatever. If I come up there, can you help me out and get me some tickets? I expected to pay for them. And didn't hear from them for a couple days. I get a email back and they're like, yeah, come up here and, we'll have you in. We'll get you 4 tickets for your family and you guys can go tubing and whatnot. And for a second, because I was worried about Morgan, because Morgan's going to go there and she's like, I'm not going somewhere where they're going to think like they don't know about your show. So I wrote them. I don't have it in front of me, but paraphrase, it was like, just to let you know, our show talks a lot about stuff like middle-aged men are into. Like, we're not the cleanest thing, but like my personal channel, my daughter's channel will give a really good review for you. But I just wanted to let you know what you're giving tickets to.
No, we were talking to real dudes that are gonna go.
Yeah, but dude, Ober's awesome. Like, I know.
See the date?
So are you gonna do a GoPro on
Yeah,
your head?
I am. It's going to be a lot of fun. So
We
Ober,
get to see you hit a tree and like break your hip.
I
It's
might.
gonna be awesome.
I might. But dude, Ober, I've been there since I was a kid. They have ice skating, they have tubing, they have skiing. It is the closest place from Florida that you can go skiing. So like if you were to say, I want to get somewhere to go skiing as close as I possibly can,
Miami.
I don't think you can ski in Miami unless you're skiing toboggans of cocaine. So it's the closest place you can go. It's a great place. I know you don't think iDrive is great, but trust me, it is a
It's
fun
just
time.
my personal like. I just
Well,
don't
you
like
can
all
rent a
that.
cabin. You can rent 4-wheelers. It's a great place. It really is. It's
You can't
like,
do any of that in iDrive. So it's not
But-
like iDrive at all.
But you can go-kart and stuff like that on iDrive. Like they have a lot of go-kart tracks. They still have what is it called?
It's like a tourist
Fun spot.
destination.
It
like
is.
I drive. Is what
but
he's
it's a lot
trying
of
to say.
fun. It really is. Like I've gone there since a kid. Your wife went there with me a couple times. It's a good time.
We should write lower end resorts and see if they would pay for us to stay somewhere. Like fucking go to Myrtle Beach and stay in some fucking
Myrtle
shithole.
Manor. You ever seen that show, Myrtle Manor?
I have not.
It's awesome. So it's a trailer park in Myrtle
Well, you
Beach.
need to start working on our Mardi Gras float.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking
As
badass.
public relations of the show, Frank, you are in charge of that.
You
so
got
go
it.
ahead and send emails out.
So you want to know when throwing the podcast name out there goes bad?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Fucking, I bought this badass pair of sunglasses. They're super cheap.
Oh, this is what happened with that. I was wondering.
They're all polarized. They're fucking badass, different color combos and whatnot. I wore them running. I said, I fucking love these things. I want to buy them for the fucking podcast and give a review. Maybe you guys can give us a fucking discount code or some way to track, if we're able to generate some sales for you or whatever. No thanks. We don't want you guys to talk about our sunglasses. I offered to buy 3 fucking pairs of sunglasses at full price. He said no.
Like,
Wait,
nope.
because they listened to the show?
Yeah,
or...
they thought it was terrible.
Really?
Fantastic.
So I'm not even gonna mention them by name because
Fuck 'em.
there's 8 people that listen to this shit. One of them might be inclined to fucking buy a pair of sunglasses, and I don't want them to buy them.
So you're not gonna buy them anymore, right?
I bought another pair.
There's a lot more people than 8 that listen to this show.
They just listen to it more than once.
I started looking at like the Podbean stats.
There's probably 8 that enjoy your dick talk.
Yeah.
Speaking of dick talk, they're gonna love the Mardi Gras float.
Here we go.
So, are we gonna try to do Mardi Gras? Is that what we're? That's a big stretch. That's a big thing.
Yeah,
I've never.
Right. If we can build a float, right?
I think it's only gonna work once. So where do you want to do it?
It's gonna look like a dick.
Is this like a Fast Times at Ridgemount High float?
No, it's gonna have a big red dot on the end of the dick, not like on the hole, on the side, so it looks like a disease. And white shit's gonna squirt out from the red dot.
I hope Ober stopped
Just
listening
fucking
after this segment.
on everybody down the street. But what people don't know, it's gonna be fucking sugar water spraying at everybody,
Why are we doing this?
so they can think our dick tastes sweet.
But why?
Because it's Frank. That is Frank's brain. That's where
He
Frank's
said-
So
brain
is
goes.
this what you guys were fucking talking
Every
about
night.
the whole time during the parade?
No, okay.
Like the float comes
What was
by
up with the
and you're like,
GoFundMe? What was up with the
I got a
GoFundMe?
fucking idea.
All right.
Are we doing a GoFundMe?
No, dude. So there's.
I'm against that.
Hey, how funny
Yeah,
is it
you're
that
against fucking. Hold on. Kevin's against fucking GoFundMe until the fucking money comes in, and then he's like, "I love GoFundMe."
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
I'm not.
Camden's
I
got a
hate-
fucking
dude,
GoFundMe account.
is
If
it?
you know me, I'm not about a handout. Ever.
So we were doing. So we were-
Wait a second.
Yeah.
You just took a fucking handout from.
No, I was
Uber.
willing- I was gonna not Uber,
No, we're
and I
not-
was
we're-
gonna
No.
pay for it.
Kevin was saying, "Do you know who I am?"
I never said that.
I am the ringleader of
Hold
the
on.
ordinary guys.
I want to see the fucking email.
I'll show it to you right now.
I bet you it
No,
says,
he-
I host a podcast.
I did not. I did not.
I'm the lead.
He done-
I'm the lead
he-
host of the podcast.
Do you want me to read it to you?
Hillary got a hold of that email. It's gone.
No, I have it. You want me to read
Alright.
it to you? I'll
So-
read it to you.
On the side of one of the floats, do you remember what float
Yeah, it
was?
was I know. It was one of the rocket ships or something. So it was a GoFundMe thing. So we were thinking you just make a very vague float, right? With GoFundMe, blah, 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 blah. Chances are you're going to get someone.
Some idiot's gonna be like, "Fuck it."
So because it said,
I've never donated to GoFundMe ever.
Yeah, but there's more
One.
idiots than
Really?
you out there.
It's for a distributor he died.
Oh,
In
well,
a
that's
he
different.
crashed his bread truck and died.
This is a
So
friend of yours.
I never knew him, but he was in a group. They posted the message.
How much we talking?
Just $20.
Okay.
Way to bring down the fucking podcast, John.
Sorry.
oh, it's fucking sad.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Anyway, so this
Frank's going to
float.
talk about dicks. Bring it back.
So it was.
Frank, just say the word
it-
dick so I can.
It was a rocket that
Just
looked
say
like
it.
that looked like male genitalia,
okay.
and then it had GoFundMe on it. I was like, "It's fucking genius. We should just make a float with a GoFundMe and just fucking travel the world and do parades." People are gonna be like, "Who the
Every
fuck are
parade.
you?" Every fucking parade.
So we're like carnies, but for
Parades.
parades.
Yeah, but just that one fucking float.
So when the fucking float comes by,
How do
you're
we
gonna
make
say,
money?
Here's
Just a GoFundMe.
Yeah, that's the GoFundMe.
here are these guys coming by in their float.
Dude,
Yeah.
the float that went by that had the GoFundMe didn't say shit. We knew nothing. It said something for G
Had a fucking rocket.
and a rocket.
A rocket.
Oh, the one tonight?
Yeah. So
No, the other parade we went to, the other fucking day.
I didn't pay attention.
so
I saw the rocket float though.
so Matt and I came up with a good idea for the Japanese version of this fucking float.
All right, I'm out. Because this is
Japanese
gonna get
game
racist.
show.
It's a Japanese game show.
Those are the best game shows.
So
No, there's a lot of porn on Japanese
It's-
game shows. So here it comes. Get ready.
the float is like this 2 people wide, right? Just a fucking billboard. except the Japanese version has holes all up and down it.
Here it comes.
See, and the idea is you stick your dick out through the hole, and you just see who's willing to come and blow you. And if somebody blows you, all of a sudden candy shoots out from the top of the fucking thing like those air cannons.
All while moving.
All right, so the cannon part was my idea. So I want to put a cannon with candy. So it's kind of like
I quit.
Jawbreakers.
Yes, jawbreakers. So it's like
This was your idea too?
no, the cannon part. So I want to shoot candy straight up.
Like a
Jawbreakers.
lot of it.
Yeah, like a lot of it.
That hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Straight up in the air.
His was the dicks.
Yeah, but
Yes,
you're going to
of
see
course.
how many dudes are willing to get hit in the head by a jawbreaker to suck on a dick. It's going to be really
And
funny.
of course, Frank goes to dudes sucking
Yeah.
dicks. I do.
Japanese, bro.
Frank really can't wait to get his fucking dick sucked by a dude. It
So-
sounds like.
No, we had a couple of what was it?
So turn it into a game show.
Yeah.
We have a fucking game show now. All right?
How did this just go from a float to a game show to we're making money off of a
All the same float.
GoFundMe?
All the same float.
I feel like this isn't going to get
Was
off
it-
the ground.
So that float has 10 holes on the side of it. And there's going to be 9 dudes with their dicks sticking out.
What about the 10th hole?
$100,000. You have to wear a blindfold. And you have to start sucking on holes until you find the money.
This is so confusing.
No, you only get 3 chances.
You have 3 fucking chances.
So you have a 10% chance.
Yep.
3
But
times.
100% chance you're gonna suck a dick.
100% chance.
Well, that's why Frank's in.
This is so bad. I just did a spot for a place that is nice enough to give me some tickets to come tube with my family. And
Might
now
not
you're
want to
talking
share
about
this link with them.
Yeah, no. We're not sharing this with them. Goodness. God.
Yeah, we had
How
to
do you
ruin it
think of
because you
this?
didn't invite us to go fucking tubing.
So
You
this,
can
this
come.
brings me to my on-site poll. Which hole do you suck first? 1 through 10. Then I'll let you know where I put the money.
All right. So you have it in your head?
Yep.
Well, first off, I wouldn't do it in real life, but we're just going for 1 to 10.
Yep.
You got your number?
No,
Well,
I'm
it
not
is
playing.
$100,000.
No. No.
Oh,
no.
you get $100,000 is not enough for me. to
Where
suck a
did you?
dick.
Yeah, but where did you put the money? Is what he's asking. You know which hole you put the money in? All right, go.
Wait, so who?
He doesn't know. He doesn't know my answer, and I don't know his.
So I'm guessing between the two?
No. You're guessing mine, and I'll tell you whether or not you just sucked a dick.
Tell John because I feel like you'd lie.
John, what
Hold it
hole?
on the table.
4.
You got a dick in your mouth.
What about you, Matt?
Nope.
10? Who picks 10? What'd you
The
pick?
first and the end.
He had one.
What's 1?
Because everybody in the world is thinking, why would it be 1? Because if I start at 1, I get the money. So everybody's going to be like, oh, I'm going to number 2. And they're going to fucking work their way down the row.
It's a terrible idea.
Fucking terrible idea. But in Japan, I think
It'll-
it'll do really well.
So wait, so we're going to fly to Japan. We're going to
No,
build
no,
a
no,
float.
no. We're just
We
gonna
can film it
sell
here.
We're gonna sell the idea to him.
We're going to film it here. We're just going to go fucking to the Chinese buffet and get everybody that's working over there.
Is it going to be open this week or shut down because of the health department?
This is new ownership. with
Hey,
this one. I haven't
serious
been
Which
there.
Every
one's new
month.
ownership?
The buffet.
The one you got sick at?
Yeah, new ownership.
shit.
They redid the whole thing. I don't know how it looks. I
They
haven't
do
looked.
that every month.
It's usually, if they redo it, the first week is about the only time you can eat.
No, I'm in.
Kevin's already head there. Shit.
You already been
Look at Frank. Frank's like, really? Let's go.
John, what number would you have picked?
I was thinking 5. This
Yeah.
way, I'd only have half the dicks. I'd start at 1 and go.
That's
from
not
there.
enough money. I would be like, I'm out.
Okay, what
would
is
play.
enough, though?
To suck a dick?
Yeah.
No.
Come on, there's got to be a number in
Right.
your head that would say, you know what? I can fucking pay for therapy.
So here's, listen. This is so funny. So you know on like Let's Make a Deal, they fucking change the money, right? It's just like, oh, you
It's
fucked
a
up.
dog behind the fucking door.
You fucked up. It went down, right? So here's the deal. You sucked your 2 dicks, and then here's the deal.
All right, Billy. You've hit
All
2
right.
dicks.
Here we go.
And here's the deal.
I'll be the game show host for a second. All right, we're use Billy. All right, Billy. You've just had 2 dicks in your mouth. You now have a 1 in 7 chance of getting $100,000. Or We'll give you $7,000. Or I'm sorry, we'll give you $70,000
$7 million.
and 5 more tries.
Kevin's got his number. He came in with it.
So here's the deal. So $70,000 and 5 more tries, right? Because here's my thought process. You've already had a dick in your mouth.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean, what the
no,
fuck is
you
the
don't
point?
might as well. You gonna suck a bunch of dicks?
Or you gonna try again tomorrow? That makes you gay.
Listen, you could stop and leave fucking broke, or you could finish and leave with 70 grand.
All right.
You've already sucked the
You've
dick.
already fucking done one.
It's
you
already
are committed.
It's already a bad night.
All right. So
You're already going home with a fucking blanket, cuddling the ball, crying.
No. What if they did this? We'll throw in an extra 100,000 if you finish one off.
Oh Jesus,
Oh,
man! I had to
fuck
go
no.
that far.
Yeah. No. Game over. Game over.
What's the difference? You've already done it. I'm not putting my dick in my mouth or anywhere close to
I got
100,000.
a new twist to the story. It's a new twist to the fucking game. Everybody starts jerking off once the timer starts.
Jesus. We derailed. We derailed.
You gotta fucking blow through those dicks. If you take
I have
too-
so much drinking to do.
If you
I've been drinking to him saying dicks.
God,
Rah,
if,
rah,
you take
rah,
too long,
rah.
if you take too long, the second one could be your last.
Before the shotgun timer goes off.
Nope.
It's like pie in the face.
Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not at all.
Hey, in all seriousness, though, with these Chinese dick games, Japanese dick games, you ever see the fucking game where there's like 2 chicks jerking off 2 dudes?
No.
Yeah, I did see that
And
one.
they fucking race?
Yes.
In what world is that a fair race? You don't know when the last time the dude jerked off in front of you. Right?
Dude, he could have gone like a year with
He could have got a fucking ear. He could be ready to blow.
nothing.
Nothing. And you don't know how good of a hand job giver your girl's going to be.
Well,
I'm
that's,
done with this
that's
show.
part of the bet on it, right?
Too many variables.
All right, so no number for you. There's no number that could get you to just play the game.
No.
What's
Me
your
neither.
number?
Fuck that.
No number.
No.
Listen,
What's your number?
let's say it was $3 million.
I would do it for $3 million and
I'd rather be
$1, which shows you're way gayer than I am.
$3 million. $3 million?
No.
For less than I would.
Fuck. I
much
don't
is
know.
your
That's a
price?
fucking.
For
That's
$3 million?
hard
Who the
one,
fuck,
man.
All right, here's
For
the
$3 million, I could pay fucking $500,000, get some pretty good therapy, and feel good about myself after that.
No.
All right.
And
there will be
fucking rich.
video evidence of you.
Okay,
putting
so that's
dick
what I
in
was
your
getting at. So what does this entail? I mean, is this a fucking porno shoot?
This is just a game show.
mouth. This is your
That could be
show.
actually. This is a game show. Let's face it. It could be on fucking syndication.
Yeah, because we're going to get syndicated.
I don't think I'm sucking a dick on a game show.
$3 million though,
3 million.
and a new car.
I mean, Kim Kardashian
A
sucked a dick
BMW,
on
Frank.
TV.
Look what
but
happened
she
to her.
made like 100 million.
Yeah,
She made
look
a
what
lot of
happened to
fucking
her.
money off that.
Okay, so let's say $1 billion.
Oh, fucking.
That's just really that's.
I wouldn't do it for $1 billion.
I'd fucking
Would
do
you
it
do
for
it for $1 billion?
Hell yeah, $1 billion.
Bro,
Money's not that much.
I
to
can
me.
go fucking $1
I would
billion
do it for-
dollars. You can go live on a fucking island.
No,
and
it's
see
not,
anybody,
dude, it's not
and
worth it.
Have your
I
own
would do it
television
for $1
station.
billion, and then my fucking jersey that I wear afterwards is going to be the $1 billion cocksucker.
I'm not doing it
Fucking
for $1
$1
billion.
billion.
I won't do it for every dollar in the world.
$1 billion, you can have girls
So this
blowing you
table-
all day long until you
this
felt
table-
straight again.
This table split down the middle. Matt, you would do it no for $1
$1
billion?
billion.
No.
$1
Would
billion.
you?
$1 billion.
You
$1
can't-
billion.
You
Oh,
can't
yeah.
reverse sucking
You
a
would?
I'd bring
dick.
my fucking chapstick.
You'd have
I'd
the farm that you want, Matt.
Huh?
You have the farm that you want with people working on it.
Or he could just work naturally
Yeah,
for the farm and still get
how
it.
did you get this? Oh,
And
I
then-
sucked a dick.
And then 20 years
How'd you
later.
get ahead in life? I sucked a dick. No.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
And then 20.
Hold on a second. Okay, so you come to me and you ask me, how'd you get $1 billion? I sucked a dick. Here's
Come on.
here's 10 grand. Now, how did I get the fucking $1 billion? I don't know, sir. You fucking earned it. Thank you.
I'm still saying he sucked dick.
Yeah, he sucked a dick.
I still
Big
think
ol'-
all right, so here's the deal. So
They're trying to talk us into sucking dick. You
no,
realize
I
that.
just think this is funny because
Yeah,
I'll suck a
fucking
dick.
Democrats.
Yeah,
I'll suck a dick and get my $1 billion.
there's a line.
I'll catch Matt in like
Those are
5
gone.
years. Like, hey Matt, how's that farm going? Pretty good. I'll give you $10 million for it. No shit. But you guys like a dick.
Nope.
I honestly, I
That
can
is
honestly
steep
tell
discount.
you it would be a no. Honestly, 100%.
How much do you want to bet that if we were live right now, our wives would be like, you suck that dick?
Yeah.
No, mine.
Yeah.
You get down there and you fucking do it.
I have a feeling mine would say no. I wouldn't,
Mind the stepchildren. Mind the-
because I'm okay with being poor.
You get down there and you suck all the dicks.
I'm telling you,
You
I'm
are
okay.
not okay with being poor. You
No, I
better
really
stop
am.
right now. You better stop. You
Here's
are
the deal.
not okay with that.
Here's the deal.
I'm not happy with it, but I'm okay with it.
Being happy with it is being okay with it.
No, if it
All right.
it was Kevin be poor
This
or
is the
Kevin
gayest
be
show
gay,
you've ever had.
I'm choosing poor.
So, all right.
What are we talking about? Poor welfare, poor.
We'll reverse
Welfare
roles.
sounds pretty
This
good
is
these days.
motherfucking yeah. Well, does
We'll reverse
Listen.
roles.
There are people out there that suck dick for like $20 a crack.
yeah,
Fuck yeah. All right. So you got to
Why are
let.
they not on welfare?
they are.
And they're still doing it.
Think of the gayest guy you know.
Frank,
He's going to suck your dick
no,
for $1 billion.
no.
Wait,
I don't
wait,
even
wait.
care if it's
Wait, wait, wait,
opposite.
wait, hold
roles.
on, hold on. A guy sucking my dick. I'm getting $1 billion. Right? Check fucking John.
John is gay as shit.
Yeah, he is.
Super fucking gay.
John's good no matter what.
$1 billion fucking
Hey,
dollars.
you know John's gay because Frank even paused for a second.
He did.
Yeah,
$1 billion. $1 billion.
Frank
I
didn't
can
say
fucking
yes
pay for
a million.
lot of therapy.
What
man,
if
with
they
that.
say, all right, here's your $1 billion in Venezuelan dollars?
I think
That's like 3 gallons of gas.
Denari. I think that the biggest what if that nobody touched on was, do you have to finish? Or
That
finish
has
it?
nothing to do with anything.
Are you
I'm
kidding
not-
me? You
probably
wouldn't
be a
just
fa-
put
that'd
it in
probably
your
be a
mouth, one bob, $1 billion?
No,
That'd probably be a fucking one bob.
One bob, $1 billion. Are you kidding me?
no, I'm not doing it.
I'll suck
Matt, are you
5
doing
bobs
it?
for $1 billion.
Matt, are you doing it for one?
I'm not putting a dick anywhere near my face.
I'm not either. I'd rather be poor. I would rather live in my car.
No.
I would rather live in a tent.
I'll invite you
I
guys
think. Okay,
over.
hold on a second.
I'll invite
Wait
you
a
guys
second.
over for game night.
If you live in your fucking car for a week,
I've done it for 2
we'll
months.
give you a fucking.
I am ready.
We'll come up with $100 and give you $100
For a week?
Yeah.
I'll
A
live
week.
in my front
No
yard.
fucking-
No, fuck you.
no
I'm not
fucking
doing that 'cause
shower.
He's gonna have fun.
Nothing.
You
He's
know
got
I'll
his
do it.
fucking Nintendo Switch. He's gonna be in the back seat.
No,
No,
none of that
no, no,
shit.
no. You're
Fucking
staying in
poor
a
people
fucking-
don't have fucking Nintendo Switches or iPhones.
You didn't give me those
or anything
rules.
like that.
You're
I'm
staying
I'm
at
telling
a
you the
fucking
rules right
Flying
now.
J parking lot.
Yeah.
That's where you're staying.
Oh, no, that's
without the
fucking-
Wi-Fi passcode.
That's nice because they have showers in
No,
there.
parking lot. He can't go in.
A week, and you'll give me $100 each or $100
No,
total.
no, total.
I'm not doing it for $100 total.
Yeah.
I'm not giving him shit.
He knows I'll do it.
Yeah. I'm not in on this bet. That's fucking you
If he
guys.
want to fucking
I
take
will so
$100
do it.
though, he's definitely fucking not gonna be poor.
You know damn well I would do it. Matt, would I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he would have a great fucking time.
Yeah, I would do it. No problem.
But without fucking
It
electronic.
wouldn't matter.
Luxuries. You can't go fucking swipe your credit
Dude,
card.
I
for
lived in my
$50
car
worth
for
of
2
checkers.
months.
But with
I lived in my car for 2
phones
months.
and
All right.
laptops and
You
all
wanna
that.
know
not
the
back
ultimate
then, I
test?
didn't have money.
You want to know the ultimate test?
What?
Call Tyler. Ask him how many dicks he'd suck for $1 billion.
I feel
All
like
of
he
them.
would say no.
All of them.
Call him.
Call him.
I'm not doing that.
Do it.
Just tell
I
him
can't.
we're on the
it.
show. We're on the show.
No,
and we
that's
have a
mean.
question.
I'm calling him. I hope he doesn't pick up.
Why does that mean?
Because he would suck all the dicks.
Calling him right now. Da, da, da. Somebody do Jeopardy.
But do we have the Jeopardy theme?
What is the
music?
question?
How, if you were to offer him $1 billion,
Why are
would
you
he suck your
whispering?
dick? Just in case he answered. Because it's suspenseful.
He's not going to pick up.
Because he's sucking a dick.
For free.
Nope.
All
Good
right.
man.
I just sent a group text out to several people.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll let you guys know as the results come in.
What? You asked them the question?
Yeah. Said I've got $1 billion in my pocket. You want to
Who's sucking dick?
Whoa.
How come
right.
we're all getting the fucking text?
All right.
I like how we asked this question like it would ever happen. Like, it's never going to
It's just
happen.
hypothetical.
I'm just throwing this out there because
Yeah.
Kevin says people are listening to us and throwing shit at us. There's a billionaire somewhere that wants one of us to suck
And
their
Frank
dick.
is ready.
He's not going to give you $1 billion for a blow. He can pay $200 for
Less
a
than
chick to
that.
blow him.
Less than that.
No, that's like a good.
That's like a good chick, yeah.
Yeah.
A $200 blowjob?
Listen, we already
Yeah.
know the cost of things in
That's
this
a lot
room.
of fucking money.
Yeah. Well, not for him. For
For
us.
him, that's $2.
Well, how much did Trump pay Stormy Daniels?
Nothing.
No, she
Nothing.
paid him.
Yeah.
She has to pay like $800,000 in legal
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He
He gave her like
totally-
$150, so he made like $700,000.
Yeah. That's how amazing that man
Yeah.
is. He said, Stormy, do the voice.
We have one.
Stormy, I did not.
Hey, we have
I
like
can't do
one
it.
gay couple listening to us,
Oh.
and they're writing each other right now, and I owe you for $1 billion.
We're like, we're going to visit Frank.
Come here, Peter.
All right, so while we wait on answers for that question, there was a great escape that happened this week, and it involves Matt, a horse.
Well,
and
you
a
got to
couple
say a
horses.
little more than that.
It involves Matt and a horse,
This guy
but
really
no
weird.
$1 billion. Let's
In all
just say that.
seriousness, did you also hear about the drunk driver with a fucking truck with a trailer full of random animals?
No.
Like Noah's Ark?
Bro, he was fucking driving people off the road. He hit people. The cops pulled him over, and a fucking lemur jumps out of the trailer and escapes. They couldn't catch the fucking lemur. There's
Of course
cops
you can't
chasing
catch
it
a
around.
lemur.
Bro, there he had fucking goats and turtles and fucking rabbits.
What would you do if you were a cop at that point?
I don't. He was a
Just let him
drunk
go.
animal
All day.
behavior specialist with like 20-something animals in the trailer.
Why?
I don't know. He's fucking driving all over the road, hit
It's like
people.
the Rampage movie. Did you guys watch that?
crazy.
No, but I want to.
I watched part of it.
Like The Rock Rampage.
Was it good?
Yeah.
It was a good fucking movie.
Yeah, so some space shit falls down
Yeah.
and creates like super animals.
Super
And
giant
it creates
gorillas.
a fucking giant gorilla.
Yeah.
A
And
white gorilla.
yeah, no, The Rock's like tan.
The gorilla
That's your
Frank.
man crush.
The Rock? Dude, that is a fucking
He's
beast.
a beast. He
The
is.
Rock is Samoan.
Fucking beast as fuck.
He's Hawaiian,
He's Samoan.
He's Samoan.
is he?
Yeah.
Well, no, actually,
He's mixed, actually.
He's half
thing.
Samoan, half black.
Yeah. Bro, have you guys heard the fucking Rock and Kevin Hart interview each other as each
Yes.
other?
It's fucking hilarious.
Fuck, man. That's the funniest thing in the world.
And Kevin Hart's getting shit on right now
Yeah.
because he's
We should start a GoFundMe for Kevin Hart. He needs the money.
No,
yeah,
he doesn't.
totally because he's not gay.
Because he's not gay, they won't let him host the, is it the Golden Globes?
Ask him how much for him to suck a dick.
Yeah.
$12.
You know him thinking, you know he's thinking right now? He's probably over there like, I'll suck a dick if they pay me. But
wasn't beer.
in all seriousness, though, that part where he goes,
You
who
mix
fu-
that.
gives, when he's acting like The Rock and he's like, people give each other all these stupid ass nicknames.
He does the Rock good. He does the Rock really good. He's funny.
Comes in with his eye all cocked out weird.
Let me get that.
All right, Matt. So tell us what happened this week with your horse.
We had an emergency move. We had to shit and get within a day. So to coordinate finding a new place for the horse to live and coordinating transportation, it was quite a dance. We had everything had to work like a sewing machine, and it did, which was nice, but it was very stressful.
It was like the Great Escape, right?
It really was. And then once we were off property, we were very relieved because it's eye-opening how much a place can stress you out.
Yeah, especially when they're not taking care of the animals.
Just like when I came here tonight, it was very stressful.
Oh yeah, the text conversation between these two was very stressful.
I was hoping
Yeah. You okay?
it escalated, but it didn't.
A little sour.
Did you do your dick combination again?
Why were you hoping that it escalated?
Because I'd been drinking and at the parade and didn't want to come here.
See, Kevin, that's why.
As soon as Kevin said he was out, I said,
Yes. Yes. All of us, I think, said yes.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Fuck, I ate the suntan lotion.
No answers back yet.
no, I just looked at the time and realized that most fucking people are, you know,
It's Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Say Saturday?
Saturday.
bro, we're not fucking kids anymore.
Any answer from you,
I
Kevin?
know, I tried to stay home.
I was sleeping on the couch.
From
when we
Tyler?
fucking
No.
were.
No. All right.
If I would have taken my pants off, I'd have been done. I wouldn't have come out.
That's it.
Put it this way: if you would have taken your pants off, John would have sucked you and hoped you had a couple bucks in your pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, $1 billion.
I owe you for $1 billion.
Well, that's a big one. That's for a Ferrari. You might want to hold on to that one.
So we,
I had that conversation with my wife this week about funny movies, right? And
our wives don't like funny movies like
I
we
know,
like.
but
Their fucking funny movies are
But
very not funny.
we were
No.
listening to the radio and that song, "To-ra-do-ra, to-ra-do-ra, yeah." Anyways, you've heard it before, right?
Do
And
that
again. 80s
every
song,
time, yeah, every time I hear it, it reminds me of Tommy Boy
Yeah.
because that's the song they sing in the car. Do you not think that Chris Farley, if he stayed alive, would be like the biggest comedy actor now? You think he
So,
could have
that-
been bigger than he already was?
I
Well-
think that you die a legend or you live long enough to see yourself like,
The villain,
yeah,
the Batman.
no, like
I don't know,
fucking
man.
wither away.
Because David Spade went on to have a dude. David Spade is good.
Yeah.
He's set. But look at fucking Kevin James. Chris Farley is like David Spade and Kevin James in
Meh,
the same
together.
fucking person.
Yeah. Can you see
What
Kevin?
has Kevin James done lately? That's
You don't have to do shit.
Dude, he just did like a Netflix. Dude, Netflix is fucking paying people.
yeah,
Paul Blart, he made a ton of money off of that.
really?
He made a ton of money off of that stupid movie.
Zookeeper and shit like
Yeah.
that.
Zookeeper, Grown Ups too.
Grown ups too.
Well, Grown Ups was good. That was a good little.
Hitch.
I'm not gonna lie. King of Queens,
That was a good show.
fucking
That's a
hilarious
good
show.
Good show.
Really good show.
Really good show.
Very
And he made a
relatable.
lot of money off of it. He made a lot of money.
Well,
off
they
of
do reruns and shit, so
Yeah.
they got paid for all that.
Yeah, but I think a lot of these people, when they get started and they're not like the biggest yet, I bet they work out deals as they re-up their contracts.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
So it's like they'll make a little bit more money, but at some point you start getting more and
What
more
about the
rights.
black dude from King of Queens? He
Right,
was
to the
good.
content.
Yeah.
Fucking Deacon.
Deacon, yeah. He was good.
I've seen him in a couple things.
But that's why they stopped those kind of shows because those guys make too much money.
Yep.
And then at the point it's time for the show
Did
to
you
end.
see the people that threw a fit over Friends being taken off Netflix and they fucking raised a bunch of what they piss and moan or they raised money or whatever? What happened?
Start petitions
Yeah.
and stuff.
Dude, they
So-
fucking you had enough people threaten to cancel Netflix that Netflix was fucking ponied up and
Yeah, they paid like $1 million.
to fucking have friends
No, it was like $100 million
for another fucking year. I'm
They didn't
not
even have to
gonna
suck
lie.
a dick.
But listen, I'm not gonna lie. I go to sleep watching Friends every fucking night.
wanna know
You
how I know
are
you're
gay.
No, because I've seen every fucking episode that it doesn't keep me awake, and I always seem to
That's
fucking
what I
catch
do
the
with
funny
Ridiculous
episodes.
6 every night.
But see, I want
Is
Friends
that
because it just keeps
the
on
movie
looping.
with Adam Sandler?
The Burrow. That shits.
Uh-huh.
He's never seen it if you don't know
That's
about
with
the
Adam
Burrow.
Sandler, no?
That's the Adam
Yes.
Sandler movie. Yeah, I've seen it.
But the Burrow that shits everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. I remember the part where the guy from Twilight goes swinging while he's hanging.
I got a strong dick.
It's a funny movie.
It is a great movie, actually.
But you know, Friends, dude, there's some funny fucking shit. There's some funny shit in Friends.
If you're gay.
Pivot.
Matt, you
John
should
knows what I'm
talk
talking
about
about.
him
You
that
watch
way.
Friends?
What?
Jesus, man.
I have watched Friends before Seinfeld.
I
Used to
don't
watch
watch Friends.
But that's
I used to
another
watch
show.
Seinfeld
though.
all the
And
time.
Seinfeld, by the end of Seinfeld, think about how much money they were making a
They
fucking
were making
episode.
over $1 million.
They had all the rights to the
Well,
show.
Seinfeld had all the rights.
Jerry
period.
and the other guy, what's his name?
The one that went to Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, I love that guy.
Larry David.
Yeah, Larry
Larry
Davis,
David,
hilarious.
I love it
But
when
they
he's hanging out
fucking
with the
bought-
black people.
They bought. They didn't
Where
spend
the one
their
moves
money.
in
They
his house
bought
from
fucking show.
Louisiana. Larry, what are you doing?
Dude, that dude's on another fucking level, though.
Yeah.
Speaking of another level, if we're envying other people's fucking celebrity lives, you know The Rock became the highest paid actor?
How?
Isn't it funny how, like, the actors go, they have, like, a little hot streak. A while back, it was, like, Mark Wahlberg, like, Keanu
He's still
Reeves.
cranking out movies, though. Mark
Dude,
Wahlberg.
the new Daddy's Home was hilarious.
But listen, yeah, that was a great movie. But listen to what The Rock has, like, literally
Any action movie coming up will be The Rock.
The Rock, yeah.
Hobbs and Shaw, which is the spin-off
Right.
of
Yeah.
Fast and Furious, which is recording right now. Hercules 2.
Okay.
He just wrapped up recording. Disney's Jungle Cruise, starring The Rock, also coming out. They're talking about a Jumanji sequel. And there's another fucking movie that he's doing right now that I can't remember. 5 fucking movies.
And he probably hasn't even touched wrestling money.
No, dude, he probably hasn't even touched
No,
acting
he'll-
money.
No.
If he goes,
That's what I'm saying. The acting money is all just, he hasn't touched
if
wrestling money.
if he participates this year in WrestleMania, he'll make $1 million just for that.
Just for showing up to fucking
Just for
WrestleMania.
showing up to do 5 minutes in the ring at WrestleMania.
Sign me up. Yeah, that's what I would say. Be like,
It's
all
fucking
right.
ridiculous. But I'm not going to lie. Dude fucking works hard.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, he came up
It's
from,
his whole fucking life.
yeah. And his workout regiment,
Like 4 in the
Bro, I
morning.
started looking into his shit. That Iron Gym. He's always posting pictures of the Iron Gym. You know that he fucking travels with that gym?
yeah.
Every
They have a
city he goes
trailer.
into, there's fucking people that have to set that fucking shit up. And what if he's like, nah, today's going to be an off day. I'm not fucking
He
worried.
ain't like that. That's why he's. Look at that.
Those
Listen,
people still get paid.
Fuck yeah.
he's got to have a place to shoot the needle in too, because he's on roids.
I don't know.
No doubt. He's
Oh
on.
no. He lost a lot of fucking weight.
That's
Look
not
at his
roid size.
fucking head. That's how you could tell,
Bro, he's 6'5", 265 pounds, bro. He's got a fucking 34-inch waist.
No, but look
He's
at,
not roids big.
Look at him when he was wrestling. And
That's
look at him
roids.
now.
Wrestling was roids. Now I think is
He's
not.
way bigger than he was when he was a wrestler.
HGH is not roids.
He's on HGH for sure, but HGH gives you the ability to build the muscles like that. His head is fucking
Unless you
huge.
recover better.
Yeah.
She's a fucking, that dude is beating up chicks, and I love it.
Who's beating
All
up
this
chicks?
social justice
Oh,
warrior
yeah.
shit. Australia's in bad shape.
That's a fucking dude.
That's a dude that's fucking like 6'6", 230, running over chicks with a
And
fucking
handball.
hip jab or whatever it is.
I'm not gonna lie. He looks a little bit like Josh Hartnett in a wig.
A little bit. Have you seen it, John? Check that out.
That was Australia or Austria?
Australia. That's a big dude.
You know how
That's your
many?
mother. That's a man, baby.
You know how many dudes are not going down under on that?
How do you be that big of a dude and you're like, I'm going to be a chick. I'm going to be a hot chick.
No, that's a fucking good idea though. Like think about
Right.
it. Find a fucking sport that you can just whoop some girls' asses in, and
Right.
just decide you want to fucking
Boxing.
change.
I want to do women's boxing.
There has been that where men become transgender. There was a transgender UFC fighter, and
Beat the shit out.
Bro,
and they're
Bruce
like, yeah, no, that's not happening.
Bruce Jenner should have fucking went Caitlyn way back in the day
And went in the Olympics.
and fucking went in the Olympics and just
and
fucked shit
just
up.
destroyed
Yeah.
the women's Olympics. You could have ran, like, I don't even compete in this
Yeah.
area, but I can because I know I can beat you.
Now participating in the decathlon,
Formerly known as Bruce.
formerly known as Bruce, male champion last Olympics, Caitlyn Jenner. What in the fuck?
Hi, everybody.
Also known as the ringer.
Well,
That's a good show, guys.
I'm crashing off my sugar high.
Yeah.
6'3", 250.
Anybody else have anything to add to this show before we
My
end?
size.
the show. Kevin is balls deep in his phone, so he's done.
All right, I do have a serious question for you, John, though.
Yes.
Serious, putting you on the spot. I started thinking about it because of how gung-ho you were on the whole $1 billion thing.
How about $100?
Yeah, I don't know that
How
much
about
money.
50 right now?
I don't know that much money. You ever suck a pre-stick?
No. Nope.
Were you
No,
ever,
I never had
were
that
you
type
ever
of interaction.
approached?
When I was an altar boy, we never had that type of interaction. We had our dressing room, and it was separate from the priest's dressing room. And all we really had to do was put a robe on. That was it, right over our clothes.
I just see the priest being like, look, the whole kneeling thing, you're not doing it quite right.
Let me show you.
Why don't you come over later and I'll show you. By the way, I'll help you with that robe.
Yeah, no, I was old enough to know better, too, at that point. So me and my cousin would have been like, no, fucker. Sorry. That ain't
Yeah.
happening. We were past the confirmation age.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right.
So, sorry to disappoint you.
Yeah, got bummed out. Got nothing to put in my book now.
Well, that's going to be it for this week, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed the show. Kevin, it'll be...
They won't enjoy it.
no, probably not.
No, this show's the worst one we've ever done.
Kevin will be doing a show, I guess, on his own Facebook or YouTube or something like that.
He's
to
definitely not using our channel. For
talk about Uber.
Over.
And
Over?
over.
Burr.
Ober.
Jam. Jam.
Jan.
Pam.
Ham.
Sorry.
Unique New York.
I wasn't trying to do. Oh, we didn't talk about the copyright. Dude, there's a bunch of floats.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
gonna get sued.
Copyright as fuck.
Yeah.
Finding Kolani.
All right, guys, we're out of here. We'll see you next week.